My name is Jan de Bok. I'm a Belgian from Ghent, living in Tokyo or in Japan about 11 years. I've been here first time in Osaka for Belgian beer, working for a Japanese sake brewery. Then I've been working for the government for investments and trade promotion for 5 years. And now about 3 years my own company, Trainspot.
Can you explain what you are doing with
Trainspot is actually, it's a marketing and communications agency. We mainly work for, let's say, foreign companies based in Japan and working out big concepts with web, print, video and events.
What's your opinion about Japan?
Oh, Japan is a nice place in the sense being here 11 years means that it's a place where I'm going home. Japan is my place to go home. If I go back to Belgium, it's on holidays. So it's getting a kind of a reverse world for me. I like it, otherwise I wouldn't be here for 11 years. Japan has its own particular things like busy, the stressy things, being crowded, but in the end, yeah, I like it a lot, yeah.
What's your opinion about connection between people in Japan?
I have to say, like tonight, when you look in the restaurant, people are talking a lot. Everybody seems to be very happy and quite excited. If you take a train in the morning, rush hour, everybody's in the train looking at their mobile phones, typing messages, emails, SMS, whatever you call, they have it. But it's very, I think, very on the surface. In-depth communication is in Japan very difficult. Like inviting people to my house, I hardly do it. I can't do it. If I invite them to my house, they feel obliged to invite me to their house. But this doesn't work because Japanese, they have a very small house. It's very difficult to get connected in a private setting. Talking about your feelings in Japan is hardly done. We talk about drinking and going out and kanpai, 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 that's it. But really, like talking about feelings is hardly done.
How do you feel about this?
I'm used to it. I have a lot of friends who can talk about feelings and moments, but they're often foreigners. Japanese as such, yeah, they stay on the surface, you know, it's not in depth. Like if you would like to say something about I feel bad today, they look at you like, you had a bad day today? Yes, that's what I want to talk about, you know? So it's very difficult to go in depth with Japanese. Yeah.
We are working with a project Interconnection.
Yeah.
Do you think it can add something to the Japanese society?
Yes, if you tell them that they underperform regarding connectivity, it's a good thing. The Japanese are always connected by the internet, by their mobile phones. The mixies is like a Japanese version of Facebook and Twitter together, I suppose. So they're always online with people they never met. So they think they're connected, but they can never talk with them on an honest level. So I think if you tell Japanese, yes, you are connected, but in a very different way compared to Europe, I think they might be surprised about our comments about being connected. Yeah.
If you could change one thing about the way Japanese people interact and so connect,
yeah,
would you change something, and what?
I would love to change Japanese behavior somehow or someday, but again, if I am like personal, they just don't feel that I'm being personal. They say to me like, Jan, you had a bad day, or do you feel like whatever? So Japanese never change, neither. So the whole society here is built upon this samurai spirit, be cool, don't show yourself. At the same time, Japanese cry a lot on TV. If a Japanese wins a medal, a sports event, they start to cry. It's amazing. We wouldn't cry as Europeans. If you win something, I never cried. So Japanese, really, it's the ambiguity between the samurai spirit and then this emotional thing. It's extreme points. Yeah, in between it doesn't happen. Yeah. So changing, yes, I would love to change, but me as a foreigner, as a gaijin, it's extremely difficult. So it works well here, never mind. But in the end, it's quite cold and yeah, the Japanese way, the samurai style, I don't know, but yeah, hard way sometimes. Yeah.